What will Urban Meyer do with Ohio State's quarterback situation this week against Army? Bill Landis, Tim Bielik, Doug Lesmerises, cleveland.com. We just finished talking with Urban Meyer inside the Woody Hayes Athletic Center. A lot of JT Barrett talk, as you would expect. Tim, do you think Urban changes anything with the Ohio State quarterbacks this week, or is it business as usual?
Based on what he said, I gotta believe it's business as usual. He was talking about how even though JT's had struggles the last 2 weeks throwing the ball, that the gap between him and guys like Dwayne Haskins and Joe Burrow is still pretty sizable. Based on that, I can imagine that he's not going to change anything. He's going to stick with JT, and maybe if the margin gets big in the second half of these next couple games, that's where you could see Dwayne Haskins get some experience.
I agree with that. I think they want to get Haskins into the game, but there won't be a Dwayne Haskins package for the Army week. JT will start and play the whole game if he has to, and they hope that it becomes a blowout so that Dwayne can play, but if it's not, then it's JT Barrett all the way. Doug, you had a good back and forth with Urban about all of this stuff, JT, Dwayne Haskins. What's your vibe on what's going to happen this week?
Yeah, I mean, he cares that JT's a three-time captain and a leader and all that stuff. And I just sort of meant it as, does that make it harder to take a guy like that out? Urban meant that as, that makes you more likely to help the team win when you are that guy. And it's the stuff we always talk about, that playing quarterback for Urban Meyer is much more than throwing. And so that makes sense to me. I mean, I think JT Barrett does do everything better than Dwayne Haskins. Except throw. So it's the point of, does the throwing reach such a point that Dwayne is so much better than JT that you forget all the other stuff, and Urban's not there. So now my question is, do we see a different JT? Does Urban Meyer go in and say, you have to make some of these throws? Because what I can't imagine him stomaching is more of the same. So if you're not going to change the quarterback, you have to change how the quarterback plays. Otherwise, we're going to be here in 2 months having the same conversation we've been having for 2 seasons.
I do think so. Think about 2015 when Ohio State beat Virginia Tech, and then they played Western Michigan and Hawaii, and won those games. One beat Hawaii comfortably, beat Western Michigan, beat Northern Illinois, but the offense did not look better. That was not a passing offense. So you thought, okay, they're going to get rolling from here on out. That's on the table, I think, even when they play Army and UNLV this week. Tim, do you think we're going to see a different JT Barrett against Army?
I think we will, because the opposition isn't as good defensively as we saw against Oklahoma, but I'm more concerned about when they get to good opponents like Penn State. Do the good things we see from JT Barrett potentially the next few weeks get erased, and if he reverts to bad habits like he did against Oklahoma and the previous 4 games before then?
So I guess our answer is maybe. We don't know. Tim, Bill, Doug, thanks for watching.